What's up, Marvel Universe fans? This is Casual Sakio back with another review. This time it's a two-part review. First up is your buddy, Doctor Doom. Doctor Doom, he is the ruler of Latveria, whatever the hell his name his country is called, out in Europe. It's one of those German Euro countries, kind of like Austria. And he pretty much controls a nation, and he wants his nation to be as powerful, if not more powerful, than the United States. Somehow he speaks perfect English, and he seems to get into America very often. But New York, the country, the state that it is, has the UN and the United Nations have some sort of treaty where even terrorists like himself are able to make it into U.S. borders. The two-part review is the other Doctor Doom. Now, this one came out first in the two-pack Secret Wars lineup. This is the 25th anniversary. This one actually comes with more accessories than this Doctor Doom does. This one brings the Absorbing Man, Doctor Doom with Wasp, and it brings a German Luger, as well as the ball for the Absorbing Man. On the back, gives you some more info, like Ben Grimm and Bulldozer, Storm, and Nightcrawler. That's Storm with the Mohawk. And Doctor Doom, in this storyline, takes the powers from the Beyonder, and obviously is, filled with rage, and he's drunk on his own power. Whereas this Doctor Doom was supposed to be, I guess, classic Doom or modern Doom. They're exactly the same. There's no exception. I think the one exception could be probably the little chain that holds the cape. On this one's a little lighter, and I think the green is also a little bit lighter. But other than that, there's some rustic marks on his metal armor, whereas on this one's more polished. But let's get both of these guys open. There he is, folks. Doctor Doom himself. Now, Doctor Doom is best known as the Fantastic Four arch enemy, but he's also everyone else's pain in the ass. He's a pain in the ass to Iron Man, Spider-Man, the Avengers. If you want a go-to bad guy, he's the guy to go for. He causes ruckus in everybody's world, and that's why we have superheroes to stop supervillains like himself. He's actually one of my favorite villains of all time, only because he's persistent. He's very, very persistent. He does not give up. He constantly screws everybody over. If you want to get effed over, that's the guy you do business with. Doctor Doom. He's constantly thinking of himself. He's a greedy guy. He's power hungry. He'll sell anybody out. He's got his Doom Bugs, which look like mini Sentinels, and he'll stop at nothing to take over the universe. There is even a Victor Von Doom, which I heard someone do a review on. I think his name is Ash Rock, about the mail-away exclusive for the digital comics, and essentially it's just this Doom with the Infinity Gauntlet snap-on. So I'm a little disappointed on that, along with the Steve Rogers head. So that's something that's on my wish list. I can live with just this. Doctor Doom looks more menacing than a fake, Infinity Gauntlet. Victor Von Doom. Besides, I've got Thanos, and there's Adam Warlock coming out, so who needs him? So this is the other one, the two-pack. Now I'm only going to do a review on one, and I'm going to combine it. The benefit to this Doom, obviously with the rustic marks and the updated color scheme, is the plate. So that's also a cool plus, and this one honestly brings a Luger, so I'm going to make this my definitive Doom with the Luger and a stand. So let's get this thing open. So let's start off with Doctor Doom's articulation. He's got the Ultron body, so everything is pretty much the same. It's got the ball jointed shoulder. It's got the bicep swivel, single jointed elbow, swivel on the wrist. Down below under his skirt, the Doom balls, you can see he's got the ball jointed hips, double jointed knee. It's got the spinning ankle along with a pivot, and of course his cape. He's got a little holster for a gun that he can't use because it doesn't open, and of course he's got a ball jointed head. And his ball jointed head can pop right off, but I'm not going to do that right now. I did it anyways. There goes his cape. His cape has these two little marks for, I guess, little rocket packs. It's supposed to hold the cape together. But let's put his head back on. So Doctor Doom is an A+ figure. His paint is phenomenal. I like the little rustic marks on the metal armor. And his paint is more menacing than Magneto's. Now, the difference between Doctor Doom and a Magneto. Let's talk about villains and what their purpose is in life. Well, Doctor Doom, like I said, his purpose in life is to take over the world. That's every villain's in the Marvel lineup. Alright? You've got Magneto, who fights for mutant quality. You've got Doctor Doom, who fights for self-preservation and making himself a better guy. So, when you think of Doctor Doom, he's just pure evil. When you think of Magneto, he's just misunderstood. I'm trying to get the other Doom out. This is the other Doom, right next to him. And then, of course, you've got the little Wasp, which I put in Doom's hand right there. Oh, she fell right out. Probably trying to choke her. Let's see if I can get her. Alright, Doom's holding the Wasp. And of course you've got the Absorbing Man. Now there's two other Absorbing Mans that just came out in the single carded figures. There's the regular human Absorbing Man with the white striped pants, and then there's the completely metal Absorbing Man. This is a good transition effect. It's got the same body as the Wrecking Crew. So he's got the ball jointed shoulder, bicep swivel, single jointed elbow, got the wrist articulation, ball jointed hips, waist movement, double jointed knee, his boots down below, spin around, no pivot. So, and of course he's got a ball jointed head, but he comes with a cool accessory, which is the what do you call this thing? Ball and chain. And your buddy here, the Absorbing Man, is an enemy of Thor, even though you see him a lot in the Hulk comics. But the piece de la resistance is the Luger, the German Luger. If you're a fan of Marvel vs. Capcom, this is the gun he shoots in the game. He even has a trigger finger for it. He's about to blow Absorbing Man's brains right out. But yeah, I mean, these are definitely figures you should pick up. Who wouldn't want Doctor Doom in his lineup? Doctor Doom is a definitive villain and you know, enemy of the Fantastic Four. So pick him up. He's a must-have for your Marvel Universe collection. Oh yeah, the belts are different. This one's got the black belt. That one's got the brown belt. But he's going in the bin. He ain't coming back out. And so is Absorbing Man. Absorbing Man will be out to fight Thor from time to time. But thanks for listening to my reviews. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoy this one. If you have any comments, please leave them. Love feedback. Love criticism. And I hope to hear from you guys soon. So subscribe and enjoy. Peace.